Hello, Madonna fans and friends, and welcome to another episode of Diva News. It's Miriam here, and we've got lots of great news to cover, including do we have a name for the Netflix miniseries? Also, Madonna's been spotted around town, and we're going to cover that as well. As a cool item in my personal Madonna collection, I'd like to show you, and a memory for today that is significant for me. So, along with the secret photo, let's get into it. Our headline for this episode is it seems that we have a title for the Netflix series that's being worked on, and this was on the Netflix Facebook group page, and it is Into the Groove. And so, what do you think of that? Now, it could be a working title, but it could be what Madonna has suggested that she wants it to be. Either way, I think it's a great title. I have thought that Live to Tell would have been also a really great title. I think that was something she'd been thinking about for the biopic. But Into the Groove works really well too. Of course, it's all about the music, so I'm sure there'll be a lot of discussion of her impact in the music industry, as well as the story that we all know so well, as told with Madonna's final word on what will be included and what topics she's going to want to really delve into. But let us know what you think of this title. If you think that it's just a working title, maybe something Netflix put there, or if it's something that is the final title. And what titles would you have suggested for the Netflix series that will keep people coming back for more episodes as we all are eagerly awaiting to see what the episodes will cover, what topics, what eras. It's exciting. It also seemed that the post was saying that it was going to happen quite quickly here. Um, that would be great, coinciding with the new album. So let's hope for that and let us know what you think. In other Madonna news, Madonna attended many get togethers in the past bit here, including a post she made where she went to see the Frick collection, um, 18th century. She said she was very excited to see it, including especially the Rembrandt um, on Fifth Avenue. We loving the photos, Madonna looking so stylish and enjoying some art. And of course, Madonna is passionate about her art collection as well as going to many art museums and supporting other artists. So it's great to see her out there checking it out, as well as she made another appearance and she had something to say on her shirt. Um, she went to see the movie. She said movie night, and she went to see the movie Sinners with Hakeem. And it was what she was wearing that we were paying attention to, which was in support of transgender. And the shirt says "Protect the Dolls," a reference to the transgender culture. And I wanted to check if there was a website, and I missed the chance and opportunity earlier to see if there's a website she's supporting to purchase the shirts and to help with the proceeds going to helping the cause. Of course, we have Pride coming up very quickly here, so I'll try to get that information. But if anyone knows in the comments, so we can look for those shirts and get and purchase them. Thank you, Madonna, for always supporting the cause and while being out and about, letting people know what's important, what's really important, especially right now, this year in particular for Pride. So much more important to support and, whether you could show your support with a shirt or donations or going to events and just being present and saying, hey, we're here and we're going to keep on doing what we do and that's not going to change. So thank you, Madonna, and we're glad you had a great time at the movies and at the art show. And if you have any Madonna news you've noticed in the news, let us know in the comments anything we missed. Um, because sometimes we do miss things, but we thank you so much for that. And now it's time for our collectible corner. And of course, we had this in our short yesterday, the second in our series of collectible shorts from my personal collection. And this, of course, is the mega puzzle, the giant puzzle of Express Yourself. My friend Michael Reeves gave it to me back in the day when it came out around the 90s, early 90s. But I think it came out in 89. Of course, there was so much stuff around that time. The posters, the big buttons, even the water bottle. How many of you got that one? I had it, and then my friend, one of my Madonna fan friends, bought it off of me, but I wished I would have kept it. But at least I have this, and it's so cool because it's still sealed. Um, 500-piece puzzle. Now, how many of you actually made this puzzle if you got it? And if you did, did you take a picture of it? I think I did see a few of those back in the day. Would have been amazing. It's poster size, so I don't know if you would then have to like maybe glue them together. So if you wanted to frame it or anything, that would have been cool. Um, but I loved all the collectibles back then. You know, we got so much stuff, and I was at the Walmart today, getting some groceries, and then I went over to the other Walmart, and I was in the area where, they have vinyl, and I should have looked for Madonna vinyl. I don't know why I didn't do that. But anyway, they had posters, and I was flicking through it, and I was like, yeah, this is not like the days when I was a teenager and there was every Madonna poster for $5. Vogue, Express Yourself, the leather cap, just missing those days, wishing that I could just, pop in there and get one of those again. But this is incredible piece. And so we'll be having the collectible corners in short form. I think that's going to be, when are we going to do that? We got Tuesday trivia. I think that's going to be every Wednesday, and then we'll have something different here. I just decided to use the same one because it is a pretty cool piece, and I love sharing that with all of you. So let me know what you think if you have this. And I also asked in the short if there were any other Madonna puzzles. I don't think there was. I think this was the only one. But so awesome. And thank you again for checking out the short if you had. And we'll have many more to come. Okay, it's time for some fan feedback. And we got a lot of great comments on some of our shorts recently. I want to go back to the one about Papa Don't Preach and the origin of the song from Philip Thomas 5382. He talked about how this song and video was what turned him into a Madonna fan at 9 years old. Can you imagine? That young, that is amazing, Philip Thomas. Not to mention, he also said this song is always going to have a special place in his heart. And you know what? We all have our origin song or video or performance or concert or however you first experienced Madonna. And so I love that story that you shared with us for that short. And for me, of course, it was the Lucky Star that did it for me when I first saw the video. So I really appreciate that and all of your comments. Keep them coming. Everything that you remember, anything you want to say about the latest news, collectibles, anything, let us know. We love hearing from you, and we will respond to all of your comments. But let's get to the something to remember, because you guys, it's May 30th, 2025. 19 years ago, I was seeing Madonna on the Confessions tour at the San Jose HP Pavilion, 10th row, seat 3, right next to the catwalk. And of course, this is one of the photos I took during the Music Inferno performance. I got a lot of great photos. It was funny because my dad had just bought me the digital camera, so I had like a day to figure out how to use it, and I was so nervous, but they let me take photos as long as I didn't use a flash, and so I got a lot of blurry photos because I was, again, nervous beyond belief, but I got some great shots too. And the Confessions tour right now, a friend of mine, Madam Roast Beef, on YouTube is reacting to the Confessions tour. Check him out. It's Madam Roast Beef is the name of the channel, and he's doing the Confessions tour right now. A great tour. for young people to kind of connect with Madonna and really see the power of her music, as this album was so beloved by so many people. She really basically did the whole album. Um, Let us know when you saw the Confession Story, if you did, or what you think of the DVD when you watched it from London. Also, a couple other channel notes. MLVC Podcast had a great interview with Tony Ward recently. Amazing that they got him, and he had a lot of great stories to share. Check that out at MLVC Podcast. And the Madonna Songbook had a great interview and discussion on her ballads, a couple of her ballads with Lucy O'Brien, who did an amazing book about Madonna that we remember from all when all those amazing books came out. Some of them not so amazing, but she did a great book, and they did a great discussion together about those ballads. He's got a couple podcasts up so far. I've loved both of them. So, get involved. They're on YouTube, Spotify, um, other outlets, however you choose to check out podcasts. Madonna fans are coming together. They're creating their own communities and channels, and it is so wonderful to see. Um, I've been doing this fan club since 1991 in some form or another. Print zine, website. Now, we're on Facebook, we're here. So it's so wonderful to connect with other Madonna fans and see what they are going to focus on and what they're going to bring to the table. So let's support each other because it is a great community. We are all so strong, and next month is Pride. There'll be a lot of stuff coming out, I'm sure, not just from the fan communities, but Madonna herself. So let's be there for that. Let's be strong and show people our united front. And thank you, everyone, for your comments and your ideas and everything that you're sharing in the comments. We love it. Thank everyone again for watching this episode of Diva News. Now it's time for our secret photo of the week, Madonna and Billy Squier. And this, I had to go look it up, but it was Area Nightclub back in 1984. And the reason all of these people got together, people we wouldn't have expected Madonna to be posing with, was because of David Lee Roth, who we also see in that photo too. It was his birthday party, and Madonna was invited. So we had all these great photo combinations of her with all these different 80s artists, iconic 80s artists from different genres. And I just love that. It would be nice for us to see her with some of the 80s icons again, posing or collaborating. And so this is our secret photo, taking us back to the 80s. And we had a great time with you this week, sharing some of the latest news and other parts of our video. Hope you enjoyed it. Definitely comment and let us know which parts you liked, if you also heard any news that we missed, and your comment might be in a future video. Also, make sure you check out our shorts. We're going to have a series of shorts all week long. Madonna Immaculate of the Week is going to be on Mondays. That's going to be personal pics of mine of things that I wanted to spotlight. Tuesday trivia, Wednesday we've got Collectible Corner, spotlight on different items in my collection. And Thursday we're going to bring out some of my archive articles and photos from my collection. So be looking for that. That'll be new. And of course, your Diva News on Fridays. So we're really going to be there with you every day, as well as breaking news shorts if anything comes up before we can hit it on Friday. So remember, we are also on Facebook, Madonna Everybody Fan Club, as well as Instagram. Join us there. We're going to have Fan of the Month and contests again like we used to. So good to be back after surgery. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm so excited. Pride is about to start. And I'm sure Madonna's going to have something for us, especially this year. Will it be a new song? Will it be a collaboration? The album? We don't know, but we're excited to see what occurs, and we want to be right there with you when it happens. So be ready for a Madonna summer like no other. And thank you again, everyone. Make sure to subscribe and like this video and keep watching. We'll have much more. And thank you, everyone. Love you. Dance and sing, get up and do your thing. Thank you for joining us here at Madonna Everybody Fan Club channel, and I hope you enjoyed our latest video. I hope that you will join us here by liking and subscribing. And also, we have social media with Facebook. We have Madonna Everybody Fan Club, over 5,000 Madonna fans to join. And we have an Instagram at Madonna EFC. So make sure you check those out, as well as a page on Facebook, Madonna Everybody Fan Club, to follow. So definitely check out those social media platforms and join us there. We have contests, we have Fan of the Month, and we have features and lots of great fans to meet. But more importantly, we'd love to hear from you. Make sure you comment on this video and let us know if there's anything you'd like us to talk about or any future video topics you'd like to see. And thank you again for joining our Madonna family. Music does make the people come together. Thanks, everyone.